Each summer, kids from conflict regions in the Middle East, Central Asia, and U.S. gather in this quiet setting in the U.S. state of Maine to build understanding and friendship.
Wait, do you know what bread is that?
It's part of a project called Seeds of Peace.
I think for many of them, this is the first time they're really able to meet face to face, to have the kinds of slow conversations that enable them to better understand their different lived experiences.
Kids often arrive at camp with all the negative stereotypes found in their segregated communities. Shams Hafez of Egypt was a camper in 2018 and returned this year as a counselor.
And then I come here and I meet those people that were supposed to be bad. And I played sports with them, I had meals with them, we cried together, we laughed together. And for me that was very special.
There are plenty of the usual summer camp activities, but there are also daily sessions where participants talk about conflicts that ravage their communities. Armour says it's not all fun and games.
This is not an easy place to be. This is a hard place to be on many days. It is emotional, it is difficult, and it needs to be because the issues that they're dealing with are real.
Organizers say the goal is to break barriers and build enduring friendships. 18-year-old Alize Amir Parvez of Pakistan says she built a friendship with a fellow camper by sharing spices on meals.
She brought spices back from home that I didn't bring. So every meal we'd be like, oh, give me the chaat masala, like I need that right now.
Officials say once personal relationships are formed, campers begin to see conflict in a different way. Aliza's friend, 15-year-old Anajot Sachdev, is from Mumbai.
What really stuck with me was like one has got to be conflict being more political than it is about the actual people of the land.
For security reasons, Seeds of Peace ask us not to speak to kids from the Middle East. Kamal Amashwarawe is a camp counselor who escaped from the Gaza war.
To come here and talk about peace is a huge challenge for kids.
Noam Chachman is a camp counselor from Israel.
And I think that just made it even more complicated, even more painful.
Seeds of Peace says that the research indicates 80% of more than 8,000 alumni are still actively working to transform conflict. And there are plans to plant more seeds.
If we can continue to add more people to that kind of a collective, working together across borders, within borders, to create that kind of world, then perhaps we can see the kinds of tipping points that we need to avoid the kind of violence that we see today.
Jeff Swicord, VOA News, Bath, Maine.